All right, and welcome back. I am still joined by Rila to commentate this match. Hello.
Hi.
And this time we are joined by Jeb and
Hi.
Sizzler. Oh,
I was replying to I was replying to realize hi. No one did, so I had to jump in.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. How's everyone doing? Cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was down a wall.
Alright, so if both of you are ready, you can start scouting the first seed in 3.
Well, I was thinking we could sit down, have a conversation, get
2,
to know each other
1,
first.
good luck!
Wait, we don't have to.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And let's go.
You go, good luck, and I watch the fucking Okay, anyway. This is a nice seed. I see lava pools.
Mm-hmm. And I see a village as well, which is kind of far, but also, why not? That is technically their village seed, but I believe most people don't go for villages anyway, even on village seeds, because they can just get, or they could go to the village for like beds and food, but usually they just find a structure that gets them their iron and it's faster than a village anyway, so.
They are both looking at this village, though.
Yeah, so most likely for the beds and the food, but they're probably gonna column skip and go for the buried treasure or some shipwrecks that they might see. And that's a very bad shipwrecks, unless eating poisonous potatoes is your thing. It's a fairly bad one.
Is it your thing?
No, hell no. And it's gonna be a treasure bastion right next to Spell. Sizzler's gonna look for a fortress around there. And he finds one fairly close. And honestly, I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, that's obtainable. You have a bastion right next to where you spawn. The fortress is visible from the bastion, technically. It's really not a bad seed, depending on the travel that they are going to have to do and the speed at which they can trade. There's no extra obsidian in the chests, though, which might be an issue. And Scissor checking the bottom. My beloved. And there's nothing. There's nothing in that chest, but there's more gold.
L.
The L.
I mean, there's a nice fancy blue helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Never seen
Oh, he's checking for more bastions, and there is more bastions in both quadrants. So he might not go for that treasure. Oh, and that is the second treasure. But maybe there is more obsidian in those chests. There is 5 obsidian there. So who knows? Maybe he will.
Do you think it's worth
one.
it? I mean, it is a bit out of the way, right?
It's not hard
but
to
it's
access.
Not that far.
It's not that far, and it's slightly closer to the fortress, I would say. It's not like a huge difference, but it's slightly closer.
Just checking blaze drops. And we were talking about this on the last one, that checking blaze drops is valuable.
Yeah. Alright, Scissor gonna check for... who knows? Okay, entering the bastion. Like checking for how he's gonna enter it. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't look very promising, to be fair. But I think he's gonna commit to that second... Yeah, the blaze spawner is literally right there. Like, it's like 1 pearl away from the bastion. Or 2 pearls away, because you need to go down. But it's so close, so convenient.
Then, I actually like this play of using this treasure instead.
Yeah. And I
think it's better.
I think Jeb is checking the same... Oh, there's so much obsidian there. Checking the same bastion, actually. Let's see. He's getting quite a few obsidian from trading anyway, but yeah, getting more will most likely be the play here. And it's not gonna look for fortress. It says 800 blocks away, which is not not relevant. It's just how quadrant work.
What do you mean you didn't give them an 800 away fortress?
I mean, to be fair, when we started organizing the tournaments, TheeSizzler was one of the people saying, "Yeah, you should just give us sometimes like absolute dog trash seeds with like extra regional fortresses just to see how well we can do." So he's not going to be one to complain if a seed actually has an 800 block fortress, but no, we're not. We're giving seeds that are sub 20able without playing completely out of your mind. But yeah, definitely the seeds that we give are never going to be absolutely perfect. They're not god seeds, they're not fashions. They can be fashions, but then maybe like there's something difficult for the overall, like no food, something. So yeah, there's always going to be something that you need the routing for in those seeds. So I didn't see how far that scouted was for Jeb, but I really think that the scouted on this seed is very good. Is it gonna be just right there, like 1 pearl away? Oh, it's literally 1 pearl away from the spawner. That's absolutely godlike. If he actually manages here, absolutely insane. TheeSizzler gonna check the pod room as well. Yeah, he's right above the pod room, like literally 1 pearl away from the spawner. That's godlike travel. I think the only difficulty here is gonna get your obsidian actually, because those bastions, or the first bastion actually, the closest one, the most obvious one, it does not look good. The second one is good, but a bit slower, I would say, overall. So let's just see. Jeb finally figures out a portal that goes directly next to the pod room. And I think TheeSizzler got it first try. I wasn't really looking, but if he's out in the world, I assume he does. It's gonna look for a rune.
I thought he missed it. I might have missaw, but I thought he missed it.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure that their buried treasure codes are correct. Potentially. Okay. Oh, TheeSizzler has actually found had actually found a ravine underwater, which is not magma. So that's pretty cool, because you can just drop in the water and get your nether portal here. He actually checks for iron in the chest, which means that he might enter nether without an iron pick, which I think would be a bit of a mistake considering how he had to dig for that to get to that bastion. But who knows? We'll see. Those 3 gold blocks in that first thing. There's 4 in this one. So 7 gold blocks plus the 2 at the bottom, plus I believe 1 in the chest, plus the 1 you're gonna get next to the, like when you do the ninja rain route. I think like it's a good 10 or 11 gold blocks, which is probably very good. You could even high roll your 10 obsidian from there. Oh, wait! TheeSizzler checked the bottom of this treasure, and he has like the lolcat language, so I don't know which enchant that was, but there was 2 diamond sword, and I can't tell which enchant that was. That was a level 3, but I don't know if it's looting. Oh no, please remove the lolcat. I want to know.
T-Rex,
I need to know.
You seeing this?
I need to know, please. I'm gonna load the sim myself and go check.
Wait, is it lolcat? I thought it was like he always has the Shakespearean, right?
Shakespearean,
like that was
okay.
yeah.
Because like I know that, for example, Agar has the lolcats. It's just like any weird language that looks like English for me. It's just lolcat. It's Shakespearean. Nice Shakespearean Frenchineer. And Jeb gonna check back for his ruined buried treasure. I always mix up buried treasure and ruined portal, even though those are 2 completely different things. They mean completely what they are supposed to be, and still I call them the other way around all the time. That's good. Yeah, does anyone know if it's looting? I have no idea. I genuinely just want to go check the scene myself. I might do that. 45 seconds left on the routing. Let's not leak anything while I go check. Because Shakespearean is just dumb. So watch the seed. Streamer give seed. No. And okay, they're gonna be able to start in about 10 seconds. That's great.
Okay, last few seconds, and then
they can start running.
see.
Yep.
Yeah.
And start the timer. Now. Alright. So they're both in, or TheeSizzler is in a few seconds before. And I believe they're both gonna go to the village to start. But who knows? They might surprise us. So actually, first thing that that Jeb did was open the pie charts. So I don't know what he's on about, but yeah, we'll see.
Just checking to make sure there's this village.
Checking.
No. Yeah, so it says they're making beeline for the buried treasure.
Yep.
Same move.
Same for Jeb. And
classic. Who could have predicted this?
Yeah. And now I believe they're just gonna get the beds, the food, and leave as soon as possible by skipping the golem as well. Yeah, that's all I had to say. They have 3 TNT, so and TheeSizzler is gonna use one for the house and one for getting food. So I really like the use of the TNT here. Because right now, Jeb is mining wood with a wooden pick, a wooden axe, so it's taking some time. TheeSizzler blew up a full house with it, which is, like, he has so many blocks now. He has a stack and a half of dirt, and he's gonna have like 2 stacks of planks, so that's really, really a good play here from him. I'm actually checking if the world has a loading 3, so don't mind me. Jeb using one of the TNTs to get his flame fast, which is cool. TheeSizzler actually gonna kill the golem anyway, which is not a bad play because yeah, they didn't get any iron from the buried treasure, so he's gonna get his bucket here, and then I believe he will get the rest of his iron, like the required iron, in the bastion itself. So interesting.
What do you mean? They got 5 iron from the shipper from the.
Did they? Wait. Oh yeah, yeah. He already made the pickaxe.
He made a pick.
I missed this.
No, you're good. You're checking for the.
No. I actually was paying attention, but I didn't see the pickaxe. Yeah, so just looking good now. But he's not gonna go for the magma ravine. He's gonna go for a lava pool, which is a tiny bit slower. Jeb entering the nether first. Gonna use the TNT to get his blocks. Lots of netherite here, probably like 3 or 4 stacks. Oh, unless some of it fell through that hole, but it's still fine. And yeah, that should be a much faster nether, or at least nether entry, yeah, for Jeb for sure. But then depending on the
incredible scuffed portal from TheeSizzler.
But depending on the bastion that they're going to, because they're going to 2 different bastions, it might be an advantage to TheeSizzler. Who knows? We'll see. Oh, he can't open the chest because there is a pigment here. That's unfortunate. Right. Oh, and so yeah, it was Jeb who actually planned on skipping the golem and getting his iron from the bastion. That's a good play. Love this play. He's gonna actually go for bucketless, which I can respect. There's no real need to get a bucket in here, so yeah. And yeah, just a very classic ninja brain route. Meanwhile, TheeSizzler is going to ignore that first bastion and go for a second one directly, which is a bit further, but much closer to the fortress. Alright, and now I'm going to spoil chat with the content of this chest, and it's Smite. How disappointing. Smite 3. How disappointing.
I'm extremely disappointed.
Oh wait, wrong button. Alright. Don't worry about it. And TheeSizzler gonna enter the bastion much later than Jeb, but he might be exiting like on a lesser bad pace because of the obsidian. Because I really believe that the obsidian is going to be a struggle when they don't have any. I don't know if Jeb checked for obsidian in the fortress, but that wouldn't make sense considering how good of a fortress it is and how close the spawners are. So I believe, yeah, he will just go for backup gold and try to get more obsidian. Maybe he even checked the chests, like in the actual treasure pots. So we'll have to see. And it is Smite, and we're gonna go on a break. Yep. It's Smite. That's the end of the stream. Bye.
It is Smite. We are so disappointed that we are in extreme. Goodbye.
Jeb went from 5 to 8 obsidian in like a single set of trades, and now he has 9. He's leaving? Wait. Oh yeah, he didn't get the 2 bottom gold. So with that, he will probably get his 10 obsidian. Hopefully. And TheeSizzler already on 6 obsidian, even though he's barely started the trade, so I think he will totally be fine. And yeah, he's already at 9. He will be exiting the bastion, I think even potentially faster than Jeb. Jeb also struggling with pearls actually. He only has 5. That's concerning. Okay, he has 12 now. So yeah, TheeSizzler might have to go for backup gold as well actually because of those pearls. And okay, the last few trades were perfect for pearls. And oh, okay, big fall for Jeb, but he is fine. Alright. So Jeb is I wouldn't say... I don't know. Depending on the blaze drops, he might be on pace for sub 10, but entering the fortress at 7 minutes is not the absolute best. Also, yeah, he's
definitely be close.
Swimming in lava. The thing is, yeah, he's gonna be directly at the spawner, and the dedicated travel or whatever is extremely close. Like it's literally like 1 pearl away. So I would believe in his ability to get to there super fast, but right now he's just kind of struggling with the lava, so kind of hate it here. Okay, entering the fortress now, and TheeSizzler is not far behind. He's going to be entering the fortress in the next 30 seconds or so.
TheeSizzler was pretty evidently behind in terms of the enter, but made up a lot of time on that.
Yeah, because of that obsidian, especially, yeah. I think. And the trace of the bastion, yeah. Okay, Jeb actually going
TNT
for
on the spawner.
Yeah, TNT Blaze, which is a very underused and underrated overall strategy. And yeah, obviously when you have 1 spare TNT, it's a good strat to use. It doesn't destroy as much as a bed, so for an open spawner it's not too bad because the Blaze cannot exit as easily. Oh, and he loses a Blaze drop here though, in the lava, so that's unfortunate. He's gonna have to get 7 rods technically. TheeSizzler gonna fight the blazes as well. He's on 2 rods currently. Yep. And Jeb is on 3, so it's very tight. It's a very, very tight match.
What I recall from seeing Jeb to scout those blaze drops was I don't think that they were very good, so it really sucks extra that he lost that one.
Yeah, the TNT blaze was definitely the play considering how bad the drops were probably. But hopefully like the drops after the rod number 6 were not too bad, because he only checked for 6, but now he needs a 7th technically because one of them burns. And TheeSizzler actually gonna blaze TNT as well, but wait, was it the same place? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's
no, he did. What was it?
Well, it blew up similar blocks at least. So.
With a bed, but yeah.
Oh, this was a bed. Okay, my bad. Yeah, he still has the TNT in his inventory.
Yeah. But I mean, I think you're right that it was the same place. I think so.
Jeb on 4 rods, and I think he's out of food, so he might have to do hunger reset. TheeSizzler is not gonna need to hunger reset because he used the TNT for hay bale, so he's on 20 bread, so yeah, he's doing fine. So that's where the faster entry from Jeb is gonna cost him a bit, because doing the hunger reset is gonna cost him a bit of time, whereas TheeSizzler took a bit of time to get his food, but now he's completely fine. Doesn't need to worry about anything, and TheeSizzler is gonna exit the fortress like 10 seconds after Jeb, except he's not gonna have to hunger reset at any point. He's actually digging down. That's interesting. He's really making sure that he's gonna be in the powder room. That's weird because Jeb didn't dig down and he ended up next to it. So, oh no! And now there's silverfishes and he can't. Oh, he set his spawn still. Okay. I thought it was it would prevent him because of the mobs. No, he's gonna pearl reset. Oh, he doesn't have blocks, but he can get them through the wall, so it's fine. Can get the items here. Perfect.
All part of the master plan here.
Yeah, and
but TheeSizzler does enter first.
He's already in the end, yeah. So that's where the food really came in handy. TheeSizzler gonna take down some towers. That's interesting. And why is Jeb going back? Did he forget the wood? What did he forget? Is he missing a rod? Oh, he's missing the wood.
I think it must be wood.
Yeah. He's going through the warp forest.
Yeah.
It must be wood.
Oh, wait.
Oh wait, no, he's missing pearls.
See an eye short.
Oh.
Oh
god, okay, that's terrible. I really thought he was on like at least 16.
Oops.
Oh yeah, but he used so many pearls to get above that lava though. Because he kept pearling into
and then
lava.
he didn't, yeah, and he had
plus
the
he
health reset.
pearl reset, yeah. So
yeah.
Makes sense. Makes total sense. TheeSizzler on a very good pace.
I mean, it's a little messier, but that room is tall. You could just fall damage to death and not have to go back. But like then you have to spend the time reorganizing your inventory. I don't know. This just kind of sucks because you don't look at those like the Enderman drop rates, and
you could just bury yourself in a hole with a silverfish, but then it would still be there when you come back, so it's kind of annoying. But you have like
you could suffocate yourself with sand or gravel.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. Lots of creative ways to
die.
Health reset.
And TheeSizzler actually.
Like, how can I call it formally?
Dragon to perch, and he's also trying to get a pearl from this Enderman for pulling to the middle, but unfortunately that. Okay, no, it dropped. I thought it didn't, and that made me a perch, and that's a perch. All right, he has 6 beds. Decent first one. Okay. Oh, the dragon turned. Should not be an issue. Oh, dragon is alive, but he can finish it.
It's fine. It's like one baby tap away. You know.
Okay, he jumped on the side.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Okay,
he got it.
Okay,
that was so close.
Had me a little worried for a second, but.
Right, but he gets it.
Yeah. All right. GG's.
Alright, welcome back, and GG's to Sizzler for taking this first one. It was a weird one, not gonna lie. Yeah, that end was very scuffed.
Yeah.
So you actually went for two different bastions. That was interesting. I think Sizzler realized that there was not enough obsidian in the first one, so he went for the second. But then you still got your obsidian with the backup gold anyway, I think, Jeb.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have checked for another bastion because the trades were awful.
Yeah, actually, the fact that you used the pearl to hunger resets cost you
yeah.
a minute or two, yeah. But yeah, what did you think about the seed anyway?
Trades were awful, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it was a good seed. Otherwise, I would say.
You actually had the choice between three bastions. One was a bit far, to be fair, but the one that Scissor went for was fairly accessible. And then the scouted travel was fairly godlike as well. It was one pearl away or one boat drop away.
It's ironic because in a regular RSG run, I would have gone to that second place spawn 100%, but like the travel's right there, so it's actually time lapse to go all the way over there.
Yeah, it's true.
What was the bastion type of the other bastion? I didn't.
It was another treasure.
All three were treasure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a
no
seed,
versatility here.
It's a seed check by T-Wax, so of course it's gonna be 3 treasures. Yep. Yeah. GG's anyway, and we're gonna go on a
GG.
short intermission and be right back with seed number 2. Alright, welcome back. We are still joined by the same people. They seem to be ready to go into seed number 2 without just, sitting down and having a discussion this time. So
What?
if you're...
Why?
After,
Discussions are fun.
After the match, if you want.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Hi!
Hello!
Hi!
So you can start the scouting of the second seed in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Bye!
Bye! Alright.
Anyway,
They've
let's
started.
see this seed.
So this is their villageless seed, which has nothing. Just kidding. It has a shipwreck and a couple of buried treasures. I think the shipwreck is fairly bad, but the buried treasure is decent. Buried treasure has everything you need for quick nether entry with some gold. Yeah. The shipwreck is really not great. It has 3 iron.
That's a disappointing shipwreck.
Yeah,
There is
a bit of food, but like you get 5 cods from the buried, so it's probably better.
I definitely think the buried treasure is more worth it.
Yeah,
I almost called it a shipwreck. I didn't.
Yeah. So that previous seed was actually interesting because Jeb was ahead on most of it until the Bastion exit, or even not just the Bastion exit, even like he was ahead until he needed more food. So there is some people in the gambles who could have lost tens of thousands of points on this match. So I'm interested to see if who wins this one. And it seems to be another, yet another treasure version. Interesting. Wait, never mind. It might be a bridge. I didn't see. Maybe he saw. No, he saw two different ones. Okay, so there is a treasure and a bridge. So yeah, gonna be interesting to see which one they go for.
The bastion of the day is treasure. This is like the third
Um,
one we've seen today.
People on another day were complaining that there was only housing on that day. So so I was like, yeah, let's just the theme of today is treasure. Yep.
Oh, I completely understand. Sometimes you seed search and they're just all the same bastion. I mean, there's only 4, right? So like, the odds of getting the same one, like it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's feasible. You shouldn't complain.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't even like check for what bastion type it is. I just find a good seed. I check that there is enough gold in the bastion to complete the seed, and that's literally it. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, it's another treasure. I had too many treasures so far, so I'm gonna try to find something else. No, I just go with whatever I'm given.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe for like the finals and everything, we'll be like, okay, we're gonna give 5 seeds. We're gonna make sure that there's at least like 3 or 4 different bastions. But yeah, until now, like it's just normal seeds.
No, I completely understand. Especially this early in the tournament, you're still undergoing group stages and everything. It's completely reasonable to see this kind of thing. But no, I understand.
Yep. Yeah, no. So the fortress is also very close from whichever bastion they go for. I believe it's pretty equidistant. But yeah, I think the overall is fairly straightforward. You just go to that buried treasure, you dig down to a lava pool, and bim baba boom, you get it. It's probably going to be a sub 2 entry. Now I think that the scouted travel is actually quite far. So yeah, let's just see how they manage. Because it's not too linear, but it is quite not the hardest seed to play, definitely. Or it doesn't look like it, at least. So yeah, I honestly, the issue with that seed is that you don't need to, obviously it sounds weird to say, but you don't need to dig through a lot of walls to get to the bastions. They are like right there. There's still a choice to be made about which bastion you go for, if you go for bridge or if you go for treasure. But the thing is, you just look at the nether and you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Like, doesn't matter really which bastion you go for. So they're left with like 5 minutes to route, and I feel like they're already kind of not running out of things to do. Like, they're rerouting their overworld, which is cool. But yeah, it's not as tricky as some seeds that we've given so far. Now let's see like how they can optimize it, because obviously you might be able to run that seed pretty well by just looking at it for 5 minutes. But those last 5 minutes where you can actually look into the specifics of this seed, you could just like get some few minutes or seconds even of improvement that could decide the run. So yeah, anything works.
No, like you said, I think it'll be interesting to see like all of these refinements, and even seeing like TheeSizzler kind of test out that routing with the boat and all of these things to make sure that they're playing it the best.
I was gonna say, I really hope he doesn't try this boat in the actual run, because it was like 1 block away.
No, but I'm saying like these kinds of things are the things you want to look for, you know, like if he hadn't tested that. Like maybe he would try it and miss the boat by 1 block. So I don't know.
So
I'm interested in seeing the things that they check.
Yeah. One interesting thing about the seed is that it's much more convenient to go for the bottom of the treasure. So I'm wondering if and TheeSizzler checked it because he did in the previous one, so I'm very happy about it. And he found that there was 5 golden blocks in a chest. So that's 5 gold blocks that you're not gonna need to mine. How like insane is that? That's such a big like gain of time. And when I checked the seed, I really went like, okay, it might be like another treasure bastion, but it's such a good treasure bastion if you go for the bottom. So I'm really excited to see if one of them is going to go for bottom, but I'm not very hopeful. So we'll see. I want to see T-Wags in a Scouting Rod tourney, just so he can show to everyone that bottom treasure is way more viable than what people think. Oh, and I forgot to update the score because of course I did.
T-Wags, you hearing this? You gonna show us?
Or I guess we could also have Rad in Tony because she does bottom room treasure pretty well as well, and I think she's literally the only one who tries for it. So yeah. Anyway, the scouted is not too close from the fortress, but it's really not bad chords. It's maybe a couple of pearls away and some dig down. Is TheeSizzler checking the ocean travel to the stronghold? No. But if he just finds a monument and decides to just go for a monument run here, that'd be funny. He's checking for a runes portal, but it's fairly bad. I think now he's just like testing if he can find something OP, but this route just looks completely runnable without doing anything ultra big brain. But if he can find something big brain, then it's obviously a big win. So let's see. Jeb's still looking for. Yeah, it's just like triple checking his overworld entry, and he knows he will. Okay, he can MLG in the lava. It's 1 block deep, so hopefully he doesn't miss it if he ends up digging here. But yeah, should be fine. 1 minute left on each. They both seem to ignore the bridge, and they should go for treasure. But yeah, the real question is bottom treasure for TheeSizzler? Question mark. If he found a very good, if he found some very good sword in there, I believe he would. But oh, and Jeb is gonna check it, but he says that it's just fire protection 4 and a mending diamond helmet. Of course, fire prot 4 is very good. You don't even need fire res, or you still do need fire res, but the fire stops burning you after literally a second with fire protection 4. So yeah, it's so OP. But I don't think it justifies going to the bottom. What really justifies it would be those 5 gold blocks at the bottom. Right, about 5 seconds left, and they're gonna be able to start the run.
Okay, Peepo sprint. Time to go. Alright. Yeah, so we'll see probably buried treasure first. That's my guess, because that shipwreck kind of sucked.
Jeb is actually gonna grab a single dandelion. Oh, he's gonna just throw it out.
Okay. Oh, throw it out! Oh yeah. No, I thought this man was all for flower strats.
Yeah, because I'm wondering now how they're gonna manage their food for the run, because they will get 5 cods from this buried treasure, but that's literally it. So unless one of them goes for the shipwreck, which contains, I think, enough for maybe 4 bread, which is not ideal, it should be a fairly hard run in terms of food. TheeSizzler gonna kill some cows for bit of raw steak, which is not bad. At least some saturation if you need it. 7 steaks in 4 cows, that's not bad either. And also he got his...
I hate to...
Yep.
I hate to perpetrate the commentator's curse, but I hope we don't see a situation in which Jeb regrets throwing out that dandelion.
Yeah, I hope so too. What Jeb did was actually kind of smart, where he went for the... I mean, both approaches work. TheeSizzler preferred to get doors to get to the buried treasure faster, which is cool. But then he made a wooden axe and everything. What Jeb did was get the content of the chest first, and then make a golden axe from the buried treasure so he could get the wood faster. So 2 approaches that are different, but in the end seem to end up being fairly similar in terms of time. So I really like to see it. I think it's really good when 2 runners do different things and it ends up being as fast, because it just shows that there is no, oh, this player is just so much smarter than this one. It's just people think differently and it can just end up being just as good. TheeSizzler flowing the lava for the 2nd time in 2 seeds, but it's fine, he has plenty more. And it's going to be a faster entry for TheeSizzler actually. Oh, and and Jeb failed the LG. I kind of called that on accident, so yeah, sorry about that in advance. Right, and TheeSizzler is going to get to his treasure bastion as soon as he can. Jeb not too far behind, about 30 seconds, and that was a very, very fast entry from both, to be fair. Jeb entering at 2:40, even though he's a good 40 seconds behind TheeSizzler. And the spawn is different as well. I don't know which spawn is better. Let's see. I think maybe Jeb is closer to the bastion, which would give him some time. But yeah, another main difference, as we mentioned at the start, was the food. You mentioned that you hope that Jeb throwing the dandelion is not going to end up costing him, but it might. It really might. Because it's not a Crimson Forest, they can't get food from there or anything, so... But yeah, let's see.
I mean, 5 cooked cod is decent food, especially considering that these runs are pretty short, but...
I think if you hunger resets, it's decent,
yeah.
Otherwise it's... holding on to...
I don't know.
Either if it's FSG...
You never know what can happen.
Either if it's FSG or if you need to hunger resets, I think it's good, but since it's not a perfect seed, it might be a bit hard. TheeSizzler using his food very well though. He's on full health and he still has 4. And Jeb also has 4, but he's much lower on health and on hunger, so he's gonna have to use way more. Plus TheeSizzler is the one who got some raw beef, so yeah, really doing way better on food. And that's the thing that we've seen 2 seeds in a row actually, because last seed TheeSizzler, I would say that TheeSizzler won because he had more food in the previous one. Because he didn't need to worry about...
I think so too.
Because that cost him for the time that it takes to hunger reset, plus the time that it took because of the hunger reset costing him a pearl that he needed to go back to get, so yeah.
I definitely agree there. The routing that TheeSizzler took with getting the TNT for the hay bales in the village and having that food for the late game put him ahead because he didn't have to worry about these factors. And I'm hoping that it doesn't kind of come down to a repeat of history, but
yeah,
we'll have to see what happens.
And this, I think both runners are going to complain about the drops again. They are on 7 obsidian, 8 obsidian actually, and 10 pearls for TheeSizzler, 8 for Jeb. Wait, how did they end up at 8 and 10? That doesn't make sense, because they get the same drop. Oh, maybe TheeSizzler has some pearls waiting for him at the bottom when he gave some gold to the piglins, because it doesn't make sense to be at 8 and 10 because the piglins cannot drop 2 and they get the same drops. So Yeah, there must be some pearls left for one of the two somewhere. But I don't know who.
Maybe. Oh, well, actually, I don't know.
Oh,
I was gonna say that I thought that it was possible it could be from like gold from the bottom part, like where they were getting those original blocks, but I don't think so.
I believe so, actually. Caesar took a lot of damage from those pigments, but now I believe he's out. He's gonna maybe check for the pearls at the... No, he's still on 10 pearls. He's gonna check at the bottom. There should be some at the bottom. There's no way. Yeah, there is. Yeah, here it is. His last pearls. Oh, that cost him a bit of time. It was 8 pearls
All
too.
part of the plan.
It was
I complete. Yeah, it is gonna be kind of a struggle though from here on. Oh my god.
Oh, there's so many wither skeletons.
Jump.
You can pro. Okay, no, he's fine. The wither skeleton is swimming to him. The wither skeleton is. Oh, the magma cube! No! Are you kidding me?
Oh no! It actually came out of nowhere.
I thought look at the wither skeletons on Scissor screen. There's like 12.
Well, Jeb had to deal with the same issue, and one of them like kamikazed him from the sky.
You wanna know?
There's so many.
Okay, you wanna know something funny? When I checked that seed, I was not on 5RD, and there was like just as many wither skeletons, but I was like, okay, it's probably just like I got lucky with the spawns, and like there's not gonna be that many during the actual run, and turns out there is. I mean, it's interesting to see how they deal with it, but holy, oh, that's bad.
Well, I mean, clearly, half of them are not dealing with it.
Oh, there's so many. You could go for all bosses here, no looting. There's so many.
Was so painful. Oh my god. It's actually like he's a fan club.
Yeah, and now food is gonna be an issue even for Sizzler. And I believe, Jeb fully resetted. He went back from 0 and hopes to get a sub 12 on this one now. Which is not completely out of his range. Like, he totally can get it, but it's gonna be very, very short amount of time. So apparently May is with a skeleton. And yeah, there's so many mobs. You can go for the stray blazes. That's one advantage of it, but yeah, it's just so dangerous. How do you deal with all of these? How is there this many mobs? I don't understand.
There's so many zombies in the spawner. Hello.
That's true as well.
I honestly feel like he didn't get hit, but he handled it really well. Like, if that had been me, I think I would be freaking out. Because there was, at least 20 there, right? Like, it was absurd.
20? You're very nice with it.
I know. That was a really lowball estimate.
Yep.
How do you, with that many, how? Basically.
I genuinely have no answer. One more rod needed on a Sizzler. He's not going to go for the stray. And I believe he will get his last one now. On this spawn at least. Okay. And now he's out sub 10. But like, it's... it was such a weird fortress. But yeah, again, they got the same fortress. It's not like Jeb got more unlucky with the fortress and just had a very bad spawns. They had the same fortress. They literally just had the same. So it's literally just the fault of the, like, how they dealt with it. I think what killed Jeb was literally just spawning onto the fortress and being in the middle of so many mobs, and literally his only option was even to jump. Like, even if he didn't, if jumping was not an accident, which I think it was not, I think it was his only option anyway.
So what I observed was that towered onto the side of the fortress and then was like trying to climb up it. and then one of like the wither skeletons dropped off the top onto the like tower that he was building up the side and knocked him off.
Yeah, that's
I could be completely wrong, but I believe that that's what happened. And like he did land in the lava, but if that magma cube hadn't snuck up on him,
and Caesar
that's just
entering the end at 11 minutes.
And Jeb redoing the bastion here.
Yep. So if Caesar dies here, I guess there is an advantage to Jeb because he could totally be in the end by this time. But I'm not going to manifest anything to happen, obviously. Obviously, I'm always rooting for like a best of 3, like 3 matches in a best of 3. But if Caesar has to take it, then GG's. Right now, he has all the cards in hands, and all he needs is get a clean 1 cycle and get a perch in the next 8 minutes, which, you know, some players struggle to do. But yeah,
anything is possible.
Indeed.
But no, I'm not a fan of seeing something so painful.
Oh, Jeb got hit, but it's fine. And that might look like a perch for Sizzler. No, it's not. I'm just gonna have to just wait. Meanwhile, Jeb exiting the bastion, so it would be so exciting to just see at least Jeb exiting the fortress before Sizzler gets a perch. Just the pure, just the sheer amount of pressure for just not getting a perch in like 5 or 6 minutes. Okay, this time he's towering up further away. There's still as many mobs. It's still the same amount of mobs, to be fair. Oh, the gas! Oh. No! You didn't need to add a gas into the mix.
As if it couldn't get worse. Oh my god!
Again. I think he's dead again. I think he's
dead. I think he is.
Yeah, he's gonna wither away. Oh, he was.
No.
I think he can go back though. Oh, and there's a burst for Sizzler.
Okay, here we go. That's just.
Oh, wrong side. Okay, he didn't do. What a bed though. What a first bed. This was like 40% damage. Okay, Scissor!
Dude, he's actually throwing! What was
He was like, I'm just gonna spam the beds.
I'm just gonna spam.
Oh god, okay. Whew.
Okay, GG's.
Alright. Alright, welcome back, and congrats to Scissor for taking this match. I have a question for Scissor though. Those 1 cycles.
So I saw after the 3rd bed, I was like, oh, I could do a 3+1, but then I went for it way too late. I was like, okay, I'll just use all my beds because I have it anyway, and just it'll be a laugh.
Kill it. Even the Yankers, that was very scary.
It was funny.
Yeah. So
I have to give it to you. It was funny.
Yeah. So you both had the same fortress, by the way, like the same spawns. I think Scissor almost died as well, but he managed. But yeah, it was very, very hard to play Fortress. Yeah, other than that, what did you think about the scene? I think I know what Scissor is going to say. He's going to say that the drops were trash again, but...
I was worried. I was like, okay, it's a whole treasure bastion, plus the 2 on the bridge part, plus like 3 gold blocks in the chest. How do I only have 10
but
total?
You just left 8 at the bottom on the bridge.
What? I didn't realize there was that.
Yeah.
But lesson learned.
Yep. Yeah, those trades. Obviously.
It was a good scene, I think. It's just the fortress was hard to play, I guess. I just died before even entering the fortress 2 times. It's
from the both of you, like Scissor just used the strat where you tower up and you just push 10 of them into the void.
But I never got to the bridge. The fortress side before entering each time.
To be fair, On the second one, it should have been playable for you, Jed, but you had a ghast, which was even worse. So
what's not even a 5 ID fortress? Those are all just natural spawns.
Yeah.
Before even getting there, there was just a squad of 10,000 entities just waiting for you.
It's actually weird that you got the same spawns because I never entered the nether when making the seeds. So yeah, it's just weird. It's just both naturally spawn like this, a naturally cracked fortress. All right.
Well, now we have time for a conversation. Hi.
Yeah. Hi. How are you doing?
Hi.
How was your day?
I'm already bored.
Oh, I made that boring. Damn. Fun.
What?
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, hi, Vila. You're so quiet.
Hi. Hi. How are you?
Okay.
Oh. Congratulations. You both played really well.
That is true. Yep.
Poggers.
All right. Thanks for playing then, and good luck for your next matches.
Thanks for hosting.
Bye bye.
No problem. Bye.
Goodbye.
And again, Rilla, thanks for commentating, and
thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, have you in the booth another time next week, maybe. All right. See ya.
Yeah, love to. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
All right, we are gonna go on a raid. I guess I was gonna say on a short intermission. No. I believe is T-Wax's match right now. No, it's in 3 hours. So we're gonna go raid someone else. Make sure to tune into the match tonight, though. Very interesting one. Automat against Liberate. Finally, their group is moving because we couldn't schedule too many matches because Illumina was very unavailable in the past 2 weeks. So yeah, now it should start moving on. So it's good. Who do we raid though? Who do we raid? Show intermission for schedule? Sure. Okay. No, who do we raid? Is Cube live? I don't see Cube live. Oh yeah, because I'm not following. Yeah. Let's raid Cube. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.